Got a box from DLT Trading today. I'm going to open it up and we're going to see what's inside. If I can get it to cut here. What I'm using to cut it open is because somebody's going to ask. It's Bark River Gunny Sidekick. This is the 3V version I've got here, and they're coming out with another one in crew wear. All right. They sent me a DLT Christmas ornament. I ordered this back in early December and sent it to Bark River to get a little bit of modification done on all of them. So the ornaments got here a little after Christmas, this 28th of December today. So that's a nice surprise. I didn't know that was in there. But what I've got here is the Bravo 1 Light Magna-Cut black canvas with red liners. It's the Bark River knives. And I get my knives in sets, so I have two of them. We're going to unbox them and see how they look. Now the Bravo 1 Light is the same size as Bravo 1, but it's only 156 on the spine. So that'd be, it's about 9 inches overall, a little bit over. Like I said, it's 156 on the spine. Blade length's about 4 1/4. This is a different sheath than what my other Bravos had on them before. They've changed the Bravo sheath a little bit over the years. I don't have the old ones with me right now, but this is more of a pouch style sheath. They used to have a sheath with a snap on it, and different versions of that, but this is a snap style sheath that'll hold a knife left or right handed. And it's got, see in the back here where you can put your belt and carry it sideways, or you can carry it up and down different levels on your belt. What I got done to it, the normal Bravo comes with a ramp on it. So I have had ramp Bravo 1s over the years, and I've had rampless Bravo 1s over the years, and Bravo 1 lights. And I've just come out to where that I believe I just like the rampless version better. Well, these knives had the ramps on them, which would have been right there. And it's for your thumb. I don't have one with me right now, but I had that taken off because right when I hold a knife with my thumb on it, I put it about right there where that ramp is. I don't put my knife in my hand and put my thumb way up here like that, like you see people. I just don't do that. If I'm holding it that way, I hold it about right there, right where the ramp would be. So there you have it. There's the first one. Now I have to say, I'm looking it over and they've done a good job on this one. Bark River's fit and finish is generally pretty good, but sometimes they grind heights will be different on either side of the knife, and sometimes the plunge lines are not even down here and stuff. And one thing that they've started doing over the past 5 or 10 years, I have a bunch of bark rivers, but the old ones, this one's a good one. The old ones always had this area right here where the handle comes down to that point married up real good with that metal on the point. Well, some of the later versions of knives they're having, that don't meet up real good, and you have the metal kind of sticking out further. And I don't like that. I think all of this area right here on the handle and that metal part sticking down at the end of the guard should all meet up real nice right there. And this one's a good one. Handle contour is really good on this one. This is the first micarta handles I'd ever got. I've always got wooden handles. See, here's my sidekick. It's got a real nice desert ironwood handle on it. But this is Magna-Cut steel. And Magna-Cut's stainless, so I decided to go with a more impervious handle, and plus they didn't have too many of these come out. It was a limited run on DLT of the Magna-Cuts and the Bravo Light, so had to kind of get what I could. They didn't have a lot of handles on there, handle choices, so I went with black micarta with red liners. This one's really well done. I'm real pleased with this one. We'll have to see how Magna-Cut does. I've never owned a Magna-Cut knife. It's a new steel to me. So that's the first one. Like I said, the sheath that goes with it. Well, I'll take a minute here and show you the different sheaths that they've come with over the years. This one right here, this had a sheath that part turns so you don't cut it. It actually swivels back here. This model of Bravo, this one was in A2. It was the squad leader. I was first production run on this one when they first brought out the squad leader. This one here has a Coca-Cola handle with mosaic pins. You can see it was different, so that's not your regular Bravo, but that's the sheath it had. This is the sheath that the Bravo Light, this is another Bravo Light, my Macassar Ebony handle, 3V steel, and I've been really pleased. This is one of my favorite knives. But it had this kind of sheath that was kind of a cub style sheath. There was a knife they had to call a cub, and somebody designed that kind of sheath for it. And I really like that sheath pretty good because you can open it up and get the knife in and out easy. It still has this strap. And I like that sheath pretty good. You can open it up here and put it on your belt without taking the belt off. You can move this. These bolts go here so you can move them up and down or take that off or do different stuff. So that's the sheath they've been coming with before this. The old sheaths, this was the original Bravo sheath. This is a Bravo 1.5, so it's longer. It's got about a 5 3/4 to 6, somewhere around there blade. And here's a example of the ramp on it that I had taken off of my other ones. You can see the ramp and the rampless. And that ramp's jimped on the back, and it's supposed to be a thumb ramp. You're supposed to put your thumb in front of it, and you're supposed to use that back to strike a ferrocerium rod or whatever. And I just find that it's right in where I want to put my thumb, but really I've not had a problem with it. I can use these knives with it on there. But I was just going to show you the different sheaths that they've come with and what they're sending now. And size-wise, here's the Gunny Sidekick, about a 4-inch blade. I don't have a regular Gunny that had the 3 3/4 inch blade. This had the 4, and you can see the Bravo light. They're the same thickness, 156 on the spine, but the Gunny had a little bit shorter handle. It actually has a fairly thick handle on my Gunnies, and they've got liners, so the handle's thickness is about the same, but the Gunny handle's just shorter. If you can see that there. And so I'm putting where the blade starts about the same. And for my hand, the way I hold the knife, I like this grip a lot when I'm slicing through meat or whatever, and my fingers go back to the back. This is about as short a handle as I'd want to have what the Gunny handle is. And I find this Bravo handle to be more comfortable for me. That's my favorite handle. Very comfortable to me, the size of the handle. I just have room to move any which way, and I never feel constricted. I'm not hitting this back hook real bad with my fingers. So that's the first one, and you see what the knife is. Now let me unbox the second one and see how they did on it. Same sheath. This should match exactly the same. Match up exactly the same with my other one. It should be exactly the same knife. And I hope they did as good a job on this one as they did the first one. If they did, I'll be very pleased. Yes, they did. Very good fit and finish on both of these knives. My overall assessment of both of them is real good fit and finish. A pair of really good knives. Magna-Cut steel. I'm trying out my Carter handles with the red liners. So Bark River did a good job on these knives. Really good job finishing the handles. The grind heights look about the same. Plunge lines are even. The handle on both of them, like I said, they did a really good job here of swinging this out and marrying it up real good with that point right there, instead of just hobbing it together like they do on some of them. I have a bunch of Bark River, so I'm a little bit of a Bark River fan, but you know, I'm going to call it out if I call it out, and some of the time they've not done a good job on that right there, and sometimes the plunge lines get all messed up or whatever. But on this one, they did a good job. Whoever ground these knives ground them good. Handles very good. Contoured exactly the way I would want them. Fit and finish, excellent. And let's hope that the steel holds up and that it's as good as everybody says it is. Just wipe this knife down and get they shipped it with a little oil on it like they do. See if it comes sharp or not. Just going to try it on a piece of paper here. That one's sharp. I'm hoping that Magna-Cut lives up to everything that they say. It's supposed to be a really good stainless. Hold the edge about as long as crew wear, which is a little bit longer than 3V. Yeah, it's good. Yep. Really nice edge on there. Bark River did a very good job on these knives. So, all right, I'll close up there, but there you have it. Match set, Bark River Magna-Cut Bravo 1 Light. Black micarta handles with red liners. And like I said, I got them rampless, had the ramps taken off. All right, have a good day.